Dobro večer ljudi, dobro večer. Dobrodošli. Evo nas drugi dio Kingdom Come Deliverance. Jebi ga, znam da nije baš igra za ludi, pozdi ludi, inače pozmilene. A znam da nije inače igra za tako, možda ugodna za glad, ali jebi ga. Zarazno je, brate. Boomerska ovako više igra, jebi ga, za mene, a i za tebe pogotovo ugoditi. Čekaj, sjetim. Mjesta.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me up. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
So, you wanted to steal the cart for yourselves, but you still got caught?
I didn't want to steal anything. That was Vencer.
It was your idea. What the fuck are you talking about blaming Benza?
You really are prize idiots. If you hadn't gone round the rocks, you could easily have got away. But I've got a big heart, so I sent the lads to give you a hand.
I told Francie it wasn't a good idea to nick it.
Bollocks. As soon as you saw the lads, you gave the horses the whip. You were holding the reins, Vencer.
Vi se prezivate mladić
While
možda.
you were shouting rude insults. So you're both in it up to your necks, as far as I'm concerned.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
It depends. By right, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
Lawyer, ljudi, lawyer.
What do you think? If they'll execute a nobleman, they won't think twice about a hired hand or two.
You never know, Henry. Lord Sameen is merciful. Maybe this whimpering will
Sad
soften
bi
his
mogao
heart.
maznut konja možda, pošto nemam
Just
para
trying
za
to tell you
njega.
how it was.
Bollocks!
Mogao bi
You're
maznut
full of
jednog konja, ali
Don't
onda
believe a
sam...
word he says, Captain.
Sameen might be merciful.
Ovo je simulacija
Whether he'll be
života,
in the
brat.
mood for this, I can't say.
I'm innocent. I swear on my mom's soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart?
Pa da, pa to je...
Every man she could, I dragged to the
Evi ga,
gallows,
carina,
swore on
brat.
his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his money.
Mora se ocarinit roba, brat.
Even if he was as pure as a driven snow. But this bastard
A
doesn't
svidio,
think
sad
twice
su
about
Njemci
his own.
počeli reciklirati
You should
ovo
be ashamed of yourself.
otpadne vode u pivo, jebe.
Only the
Pazi
lowest
šta
of the
kupuješ,
low
brat.
swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Ovo što ti potegneš iz školjke, oni stave u bocu.
To explain everything. Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
O, pozdrav Ivane, čao, čao. Evo me. A ide, brat. Lagano. Znaš da smo mi u godinama, ipak to ide po malo manje. Porez. Kako ću ti maznut konja sad, brate, pa ni ne znaš ni sam, brate. Nećeš me više vidjeti nikad. A moraš onda malo smanjiti, prijatelj, onaj. Moraš malo stati na loptu. A ja bi mogao pojest nešto, vrate, ako imam hrane. Koliko sam ja nabrao ovih, brate, boj. Pa to, ja ću zaraditi para i para vam. Ivane, ne uzimaj ovo k srcu, Ivane. Milan je povlašteni gost streama, brate. Ne može to malo brže, rođo.
So hungry I could eat a horse.
Evo ludi, vidiš ovako, uđeš u igricu i onda jašeš pola ure ovako, niš ne radi. Vidiš kako je igra, brate. Boomer shooter, brate. Martin ti je na skijanju, a Krpa ima školu. Vidiš, ovako samo dođeš, otvoriš si pivicu i igraš igricu, vozete u koči, brate. Si vidio ti ovo, brate? Viš. A šta nam fale, reci realno, šta ti fale ovako, puštanje, večernje, lagano, nema stresa, brate, nakon napornog dana. Ma ima Martin kurac, imaju starci pare, nema ništa. Šta radi, ništa ne radi, di radi, brate. Komunalnoj zajednici svojeg stana, brate. Nisam upalio kameru u ovaj stream, ali mislim nisam vam ja ni zanimljiv, brate, šta ćete mene gledati. Pa nije 40, evo još malo tamo, više onaj dvorac tamo još par 100 metara, sad će to, srednji vijek je to, brate, nema ničega šta. Da, pa zato sam je ugasio. Zato sam je ugasio prije.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Sad ćemo se najest kad dođemo tamo. Čekaj, brate. Šta kaže? Bravo, ajde. Neka. Odmah uzmi ona 4 kutije sličica, brate. I onda ove dupliće dođi u školu i podijeli djeci, brate. A naš i ludi i petak je danas, tako da ne bih htio baš paliti kameru ovdje u sobi. Ono, ako me razumiješ. Evo nas, još malo vrati, aj. Još par 100 metara. Nego da vas pitam, braćo, kako ide? A? Kako ću ti znutma konja, brate, a onda me više neš vidjeti ovdje. E, pa to se cijeni, to ja želim. Pa. Došao si u jednu zdravu zajednicu ovdje na streamu. Kamo se ljudi vole opustiti i gledati. Nakon napornog dana.
Excuse me.
Good day to you.
Čekaj, ja imam sad quest. Da. Ja imam quest, ja se moram vratiti kod onog čovjeka Blacksmitha koji mi je dao ovu misiju. A vidi je ludi, a? Idemo na ja, Ej, stani. Stani malo, čekaj, di ćeš? Nemoj van. Ajde, dođi trojac, ajmo. Odi ti, dođi. Doći. Ne, rekao sam. Tu budi Miška. Tu budi mir. Slušaj me, ovako. Slušaš, imam jednog gledatelja na streamu koji je rekao da će otići. Rekao je da će otići ako odeš. Čuješ? Aj, meti. Ni za šta drugo nisam. Kamo su otišli ovi moji? A ima ikog u ovim prostorijama, vrat. Dobro, stani.
How did Jules end up?
He's a noble, so Lord Samine took him into his service.
What? Why would he do that? After Jules tried to rob him?
That's the nobility and their rules for you. A peasant would get the noose right away. But the lords play a different game together.
And you don't have a problem with that, Captain?
I don't, but I'll keep a close eye on
Može.
trust me.
Uvijek si
Anyway,
dobrodošao.
There's all sorts
Prijatelju,
in service
uvijek.
in Samine. You can't do a job like this for long without getting dirty hands.
I expect the same applies to you?
My hands might be dirty, but my conscience is clean. There's some folk might tell you a different story, but that's how it goes.
I think I've heard all I need to know.
God be with you, and maybe wash up a bit, will you?
bit longer without
Mind
food,
where
and
you're
I'll
going.
really start to be grumpy.
Sad bi mogao maznuti jednog konja. I da me nema. Nema me.
Cause any trouble, got it?
A kako da ga zajašem, bre?
What now?
That bastard's stealing a horse!
Ha ha ha. Jesam vam ga marnu. Jebi ga, moraš preživljavati, brat. Tako, ovako, mi ćemo tu sad fast travel ja napraviti. Bravo. Dismount X kaže.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh, they did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Yules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down. The whole band.
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the cart and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble.
Zaključenih 60.
Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back from
Pozdrav, Krpa, pozdrav. Zaključenih 60 FPS.
So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy.
Ne treba mi više za ovu igru.
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semyon is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semyon. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Semyon wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
Ma to šta piše recommended, to zajebi
That's
on.
right. That's just the problem.
To šta piše, to zajebi, to uvijek napišu on. Nema igre koju ne mogu igrati, ja ti sad govorim. Nema igre te koju ja ne mogu igrati na Ultra u 4K. Nema igre. Koju god igru ja ti je igram. A to što oni pišu recommended, to što pišu ove spece, to u biti pišu ti da bi Nvidia i AMD-u povećali promet, odnosno da bi se neki debili koji ne znaju usrali i kupili da bi igrali igru, ne znam, 40-70 koja ti je 1200 eura u biti. Realno. Ja ti to ne gledam nikad, te recommended, nikad u životu to nisam gledao ni prije.
You don't want me to steal that sword, do you?
God's nails. Don't annoy me, youngster. This is a serious matter. A good blade must be flexible, but not brittle. The best blades are made from welded steel.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia, but you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semyon's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
O, moram ići spavat prvo. Šta kažeš? Šta misliš, jel mi ovo bilo zanimljivo? Pa čuješ, gledaj, puno dijaloga, puno svega. Znači, punokrvni RPG što se tiče hrane, života, svega, znači sve ima svoju vrijednost, ne znam, ono ako si kad prije čuo za Kingdom Come, ono, vjerujem da jesi, ali stvarno je ono, moraš na sve pazit, znači ako hoćeš neki mač, možeš ga krast, ali imaš reputaciju ono kod ljudi. Moraš se umivat jer si blatan. Sam sebi moraš, ako na primjer hoćeš si skrojiti neki dobar mač, moraš naći željezo, ovdje doći kod blacksmitha i sam sebi moraš zagrijat željezo, tuć ga čekićem, ovdje brusiš, oštriš mač, ono, možeš ga i ne naoštriti ovog dovoljno, onda će ti djelat, znači puno krvni ono RPG što se tiče svega. Vidiš evo na primjer ovdje, znači ovo su ti skills i sve, znači imaš stats, secondary skills, combat, combos, buffs, reputation, znači baš ono puno krvno svega. Ovo se igra pomalo, polako, pomalo pratiš priču i to je to ono. Mislim, meni je zanimljivo jako. Ovako, čekaj, šta mi je sad quest? Moram jest ubiti jebate, umreću ono. Da, glad mi je jako velika.
Watch where you're going.
Daj mi da pojedem malo je.
Excellent, excellent. Next time it'll be even better.
Mogu malo pojest, brat. A vidi, probaš. Evi ga, šta da ti kažem. Nikoliki mi je... mogo bi još jesti,
So
evo.
much dust.
Oh, sakra. Someone got here before me.
73, super.
Are you blind?
Ok, znači imam quest, kaže... Find more about Hermit. Dobro. Imam fast travel u biti, ne moram nigdje brati.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you.
You refused to get any more last time I asked.
So it won't come as a surprise when I refuse again. Hang on.
What am I supposed to...
Come on.
What's this
spread
about?
'em. Search. Got anything stolen? Anything banned? Show me everything.
What's this nonsense? This is not the kind of conduct I expect. Do I look like some mangy thief to you? Ha! People these days. Unbelievable.
Oh, come now. Nothing too bad has happened, has it? You go right ahead, sir. Let's just forget I stopped you, eh?
Christ, pardon me. Greetings. Do you need something?
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some. If you ever fight here again, I'll drag you out by the ear myself. Got that?
Me? I made an effort. It was capon.
Aye, birds of a feather. Even in the pillory you were like a pair of turtle doves together. Down to business. I don't have all day for you. So what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
I'd like to get hold of that broken sword of his.
You'd hazard your soul for a piece of iron? Fool. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you. Because this reeks of hell.
What do you have for sale?
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Hey, you! You hear me?
How are you? And what do you need?
To have a little chat with you. Come here. Ah, a buyer for our wares.
I'm not buying anything off you.
No, wait, hold on. I've got a seriously good offer for you here.
What exactly?
I have an exquisite apple. Now that's an offer you can't refuse.
How much?
For you, next to nothing.
All right, I'll buy it.
I knew no one could turn this down. The best deal of my... I hope this job's quick.
We don't like it when it drags on too long. Usually spells trouble.
Too right.
Like that time we held up them charcoal burners.
Oh, rip me.
No match for us, fucker!
your stuff.
Mogu sam nekog konja maznog, brat. Skupi su konji u ovoj igri, bo. Ultra, uber skupi, on. Možda sam, a maznuo sam tamo onog jednoga, ne znam, sad sam mi se zamjerio tamo, je.
Ti mene se postaviš svako, ja desit što će biti, razumiješ? I desi se. Ozbiljna sam. Reci mi se.
Smanji to malo, nema. Šta je išlo čamama? Samo ću ja to naći preko. Oho. Permits. Up here. Permits. Kamo bi ja to mogao naći, brate? Oj, oj, oj. O, vidi ovo.
Get out before you come to a bad end!
Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov, sent me.
And what's that got to do with me? Clear off! Equam memento rebus in arduis subverimentum. Get out before you come to a bad end! What are you doing here? Stop pestering me and get out! You've no business here, fella. Go back where you came from. I don't want to set eyes on you ever again. Have it. Look out! I'll tear you a new arsehole, you fucker! Let's see what you're made of, you... Ah!
Bloody hell. This hasn't been here for long. It looks like some kind of notes. Like a diary. Let's have a look at it then.
Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here. I'll need a spade for this.
Gdje je lopatu jebo? Moj čovjek di lopatu. Šta nije da nema ni jedne lopate čovjek. Pa jebe mu miš. Daj mi lopatu neku jebot. Kako ću je naći? Gdje da idem sad? Aj, molim te. Ja sad moram ići kupiti lopatu nije. A daj me ne zezaj jebe.
Znate da je osoba preminula. Bila je mrtva? Da, nažalost. Kako ste upoznali? Studirale smo u isto vrijeme. Dobili bila sama rasno.
Ja, lopate nigdje, vrat.
Prije nego što sam htjela. Niste se dobro stavili. Što smo bili na tako znam, nije rekao. Luđakinja je bila obsjednuta sa plom.
Jebote, ću ja to naći sad, brate moj. Lep, moj lep.
Širila ste vijest.
Nemoj me zezat, šta sad moram... A bože, joj, pa di ću kupiti lopatu? Mogu tu kupiti lopatu.
Someone gave you a good working over. Are you all right?
Ne, tu ja mislim. Daj mi, brate, lopatu. Nemoj mi reći, spade, brate. Daj mi to, je. Basket.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Natürlich, kein Problem.
go for that price.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Je dao. Da. Imam sve i dobro. Daj mi, brate, daj mi neki heal jebote. U jedan lockpick bi mogao uzeti. Jedan. I treba mi quick saver. To je znači nutrition energy health 0. Health.
Word about the price.
Gut, versuchen wir es.
And it looked like we'd never agree.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Nothing more here. Sorry, Ambrose. Rest in peace. Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Are you all right? You look like someone gave you a thrashing.
Don't worry. Nothing's wrong.
Vratim se za 3 minute. O. Come? Oh.
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. The hermit died a few days ago. I had to find his grave, and this sword was on it. You weren't wrong. It's first-class Toledo steel, Radovan.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First-class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Watch where you're going.
Empty. I'll have to go somewhere else. I need something to eat. Bloody hell. I'm overheating it. I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good. Damn it. careful not to ruin it. Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it. That's just great. There's no point forcing this one. This one's gonna need some more work. I have to be careful. He's already pretty cocked up. should eat something. I'll have to be careful. He's already pretty cocked up. All finished. No need to sharpen this. This one is sharpened already. This is sharp enough as it is. I feel quite hungry. Hungry, I could eat a horse.
God bless.
Are you blind?
Greetings. What do you need?
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
I'll have a look at the wares. Let's talk about the price.
All right. I'm listening.
Here. And something for your trouble.
Many thanks. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you.
God bless.
Hang on. What's this about?
Search! Got anything stolen? Show me evidence.
This must be some kind of mistake, guard. Why would I be carrying anything?
I carry everything I need in my heart. Grammar, logic, and rhetoric. The trivium of learning. I am familiar with the 7 liberal arts, and thievery is certainly not one of them.
I didn't realize you were a scholar. All right, off you go then.
Ono šta mene zanima je di ja mogu kupiti konje. Jer meni trebaju konj, meni treba konj, brate. A ne znam di da kupim konje, brate.
Wie schade. Auf ihn. Sehen.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not too bad. It'll be better if it wasn't, right?
Come on then. Let's sort this out.
Hold on. Let's talk about this.
You won't come here making trouble, fella.
I apologize, my friend. Will you forgive me? I'll pay you back in the future.
What are you trying on me here? You reckon you're some kind of noble, do you? Forget it.
Piss off.
You're lost then. We could have sorted this out peacefully. Wanker! I'll sort you out nicely. Oh, Christ. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker. Useless. It's a wonder you're still standing.
O, jebem ti.
Beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker. Do it. You want to try me? No, you don't. It's a wonder you're still standing. Send my greetings to the devil. It's a wonder you're still standing. Die, you swine!
you shits! Come on, then. Let's sort this out. Oh, well. I tried the easy way. Now it's time for the hard way.
I've been waiting.
Ma zašto?
Take that! I'll rip your arse open!
You want to try me? Take that. Come on then. Bad luck.
I
surrender.
I've been waiting for you.
Enough.
What's the meaning of this? You'll be punished for your behavior.
I surrender. Take me away.
Right then, let's go. The executioner will beat it out of you with a cane.
Ubit će me, brate, ne smijem se predat.
I'll have a look at the wares. Word about the price.
All right. I'm listening.
That, and a little tip.
My, thank you kindly. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend. you like?
Can we go to Semin now?
Not so fast, Henry.
The sword's ready, so what are we waiting for?
I'll...
Ok, samo malo pa vidim. Mm. Hmm.
Those your best clothes?
Aye.
Then get yourself something nicer.
Can you tell me where I can get nicer clothes?
The only decent tailor around is Bartoszek in Troshkowitz. He'll surely sell you some. Come back when you no longer look like you just come from shoveling manure. We're not going to some village fete, but a nobleman's wedding, for Christ's sake. Dress up nicely so you don't disgrace me. And please, no damned armor.
All right, all right.
Stop moaning and do it. We don't want to be late.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you.
Opet jebem ti pleme.
Hang on. What's this about?
Search! Got anything? Show me.
This must be some kind of Why would I be carrying grammar? I'm familiar.
All right. Good day to you.
And with you.
Ok, di sam mogu tu obući properly za ovaj wedding. Raider. Scribe. Ovdje, a? Di sam mogu obući ovdje u Troškoviću? To ne. Negdje bi se trebao moći obući, a ne znam kamo, brat.
Things to you.
Aj si imaš šta za obuć, brate. Nemaš ti ništa. Weapons, ne. Basket. Samo bi se... Kamo se oblačim, brate, ovdje? Što nije ovdje možda? Ne? Čekaj, gdje bi sad trebao moći obući? provjeriti da ne... Gdje je to? A, kod ovog, dobro. Ne, znači mapa. Tu.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
A, krojač.
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
I'd like a set of clothes for the wedding.
You've come to the right place. I'm sure you'll find something you like. And when you change into it, I'll tell you right away if it's appropriate for the wedding. I know what I'm talking about. I'm invited too. I sewed clothes for the groom.
What do you have for sale?
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want it? What do you want? You but make it quick.
What do you think? Can I...
No, absolutely.
What do you have for sale? I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, I'm listening.
I'll go for that.
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care. What will it be?
Do I look good now?
Magnificent. I couldn't have picked a better outfit myself. I think you're ready to dazzle them all.
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone. A friend of mine. The one who ended up in the pillory with me.
Loads of people have been in the pillory, and you know what it's like. I'm really busy right now.
You haven't seen him then? Tall, fair-haired, fancies himself and talks like a noble.
Sorry, but I'm swamped with work because of the Semine wedding. Everyone wants new clothes from me. Even Bashka the butcher ordered a jacket fit for a king, and he isn't even going to the wedding. So no, I haven't seen your friend and I can't help you. Sorry.
What are you here for, friend?
Can we go to Semine now?
Wasn't too hard, was it? You're looking quite spruce, in fact. I don't have to worry about you showing me up anymore.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Bergov isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, no, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of...
Worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord van Bergov as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails, I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course.
Going to say romance, should I know?
And he was telling her something about butterflies. What an idiot. Is Mishka deaf? Perhaps. Only a tree stump.
Half a dozen of them already.
You there? A word, if you will. She must be dead.
I'm not ringing anymore.
Forget it. Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Yeah, that'll be me. They call me Henry.
I heard. Anyway, what happened, happened. Let's not let it ruin our day. I'm Svatja. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek, the son of the biggest drunkard around. Be glad you didn't have the honor. Fortunately, my father's not here to embarrass me again. Ma's afraid he got lost. Or she didn't even come to the wedding because of it. But I'm sure he's just sleeping off his hangover somewhere. Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her. That's our friend, Wojtek.
Do you know who she is?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Poor girl. What if she really isn't interested?
Then you could go and save her from Wojtek, eh? Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry. I'd like to see that. You're on. My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go. Dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart. I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to. You and I will get along.
Well, you get along with everybody. Oh, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
I'll bring you some wine if you'd like.
I'm not thirsty.
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
I don't know. I'd like to try it.
Another one?
Be my guest. I was just reciting Mishka a lovely poem. So let's see if you know any.
Leave it off. Mishka's not interested in any poems.
Finally. Thank you.
Mishka, is it true?
Aye. And if you didn't listen only to yourself, you'd realise that.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Gdje nas vodi Miška, brate? Gdje nas Miška vodi da pričamo privatno?
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place.
Aha.
Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry.
You want to be alone? At a wedding?
It's not that. I like weddings. Only fellas like Wojtek spoil the fun for me a bit. Every time. Some fella comes sniffing around me, telling me how pretty I am, how clever, how well I dance. Or about how he's so rich, smart, and God knows what else.
You mustn't put up with it, Misko.
You're a fine one to talk. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from, what you're doing here. You're not a local.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
Well, I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
Very nice. Pa had a decent forge there.
Had? Well, he doesn't anymore.
No. Skalitz was torched to the ground, and we had to flee.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind off things.
Gladly. May I have the honor?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
You better believe I know how.
We'll see about that.
Care to dance?
Twit. So, and 1, 2, 3, and off we go. See? You're doing pretty good.
I'm a natural.
Don't get so cocky. But you haven't stepped on my feet so far, which I can't say for many. Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
None that I know of. And if Henry doesn't would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son. How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
No, we were just talking, really.
Talking? Is that all?
That's all.
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health. That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to Lord Bombergoff in return.
You there? A word, if you will. You don't have to be there.
I apologize.
Similar figure.
Oh, not at all.
Do that. Then even normal sight would be in trouble. I haven't had such a nice meal in a...
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives. Their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I tried to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berg.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry.
Well, yes.
God will pay back double for your charity. You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith?
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Semine would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
Oh, there's plenty of food here. So what's the problem?
There's plenty of food on the tables, that's true. But that's for the guests. I can't go round taking food off the tables. How would that look?
Then I'll do it.
Well, I suppose you could. But you'll need a pile of food. Folk will take you for a glutton. Besides, you'll spoil them with such fine fare. I reckon some kitchen scraps should do.
How about giving them a few groschen? Wouldn't that do it?
Christ, don't even think about it. If word gets out among the beggars that we're handing out coin, there'll be twice as many of them tomorrow. Never, ever give them groschen. Better let them starve than that.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semine's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where can I find the cook?
In the kitchen. Where else? But you can't reason with her. She's a chite.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end. She was with her daughter.
Try it then.
I'll try talking to her.
Are you drunk?
I'm not. Why'd you ask?
Then you must be daft in there.
Well, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
If you do, just make sure she doesn't catch you.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty...
All right. All right.
Good luck.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Tuma says you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Is there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? What are you doing here? There's plenty...
Hey! Settle down, fellas. We're at a wedding here. You make a fuss. Hey, lads. You know what I could go for right now? Another wee porter?
It wouldn't be mine. The wine's fucking awful, but at least
Slow down one day, so you don't flatten your horse on the way home.
Yurko, you're talking about our liquor.
Aye, right. Hey, we drank it all the way here.
That's all good. Can I get you a piece of piglet? Golden and crispy. Well done. Here on the table. It will settle your stomach. That's a hell of a selection. I did my best. Piglet, want some? Oh, this smells so good. What else could I do? I couldn't serve the guests. I was failed getting through my custom. It is roasting. It is roasting.
Get offended that the whole county would have nothing else to talk about.
When will the ceremony finally begin?
You can't wait to show for this. I'm surprised.
You there? A word, if you will.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer.
Your dad had so much to drink he passed out in the pizza.
Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka's sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girl.
I'm sorry, good wife, but I don't feel like dancing.
It wouldn't cost you anything.
So they did. Okay, husband. You don't have some. Not every bride can afford a new dress made from the most expensive fabrics.
Why do you ask?
Say, I
pick some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them. That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
Što govoriš, Krpa? Skinuo sam Spidermana 2 preko... da, jesi skinuo onaj update dole. Moraš skinuti, imaš posebno update za skinut zadnji, vidi koji je. Su stavili isto. I onda kopiraju fajlove od igre. Update, samo update skini i kopiraju fajl od igre.
I could drink this wedding dry, and await to boot.
But I'd rather die of thirst than drink that bohemian swill.
Same here. I'll know that minging piss puts these lips that I used to kiss my old woman. That too, but
What the... Oh!
hey lads, you know what I could go for your ride?
Excuse me.
Shall we wait till nightfall? Or perhaps dawn?
Well.
Easy, gents.
You gave me a hammering last time.
You want to fight?
What's the matter? The laddie looks like he's gonna start greeting.
What?
To skini.
I'm Yurko from...
I'm Henry.
Well, Henry.
No thanks.
Come on, Henry.
All right then.
I knew you... Fuck. That pish of yours makes me... It's nothing.
You know why Lord said...
Now look here, you a dry more so.
I see.
Something, but also...
Dunnies.
Let's sell with our...
All right.
I'm sure you...
All right.
I'm sure you'll be...
And who's...
I got...
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Makeups, I'm sure you'll figure...
All right then.
I'm sorry. Don't worry about that. We've arranged everything.
I apologize.
shut your gob, or I'll plant a big sloppy smurrick on it too.
If you come anywhere near me with that stinking gob of yours, I'll poke on your breeks.
Ah, bollocks, you glycate cunt. You'd rather get a kiss from me than from that balfin old pint of yours.
Hey, hey! Settle down, fellas. What a wedding here. But the longer we wait, the more the guests eat and drink.
Don't you worry about that. We've arranged everything, and we were happy to do it.
Only because Thrash offered to help with the cost.
All right.
Hear that, Father? If we didn't have to wait for you, the ceremony would be over by now.
Don't be insolent.
Hey, lads. You know what I could go for right now?
Another wee porker?
I wouldn't mind. The wine's fucking awful, but at least the old man's got himself a good cook.
Hey, man. You're way off. Me? A Moravian? Drink beer? Are you fucking serious? Come on. Just thinking about the taste makes my tongue tingle.
Then we pie.
You'll listen to me.
Done with them already.
It happens. Or your bride wouldn't.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all the... And I'm so thirsty. I could suck that gut.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel...
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Come on, Henley. He's the lads that did it as fuck.
Hang on. Good things come to those who wait.
I only care about one good thing. Drink is the booze. I'm just tired of the endless delays.
Maybe old enough for marriage, but not the kind of guy who'll listen to me.
Waited.
Another wee popka? It wouldn't be mine. The wine's fucking off, but these field man's got himself a...
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
No, no. Thanks, but I don't drink.
What are you? A fish or some's not but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord?
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this...
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. Such a lovely piece of work. And for Lord Semyon himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when I showed it to old Semyon. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do?
Then I ate a little something. Drank.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass.
Aha. Let me guess.
I've been looking for it ever since.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. All the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know me.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by... How's life treating you, old Bram?
Could be better.
Since when? You do nothing but...
May the Lord protect you if I see you move a muscle.
Yes? But
you're a little nervous, weren't you? That's a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for. Do you know Radovan? The blacksmith from Tako?
I don't. And whatever happened, I don't know anything about it.
You don't know him? Then why did he tell me he remembered you hanging around him right before he got robbed?
It's not my fault, I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
The devil, eh? You better come up with a better story next time. Now give me everything you took.
Yes, of course. Here, take it all. Well, what would I do with this, right?
Nice haul. And now the sword.
Sword? But I don't have any sword.
Don't lie to me, sticky fingers.
I might be a thief, but I'm not a liar. This is really all I took. And anyway, where would I hide a sword?
All right. I'll be going now.
Please, don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
You're here too.
Wait, aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia?
What you do? Thought I'd be rotting in a pillow.
Why wouldn't I?
It's like this. That's why, Lawson.
I can see that.
Will you have a drink with me?
No thanks.
Then I'll drink to myself. To kill!
How about a pie?
What's it
I apologize. We held without him.
Would you like to see it?
No, thanks.
You move a muscle from this spot.
Should have grown roots by now. Go on, but I can't keep up anymore. Why don't you fix it?
Won't give up on that bit. Do you really enjoy it here? Cooking for me?
Quiet
It ain't
down.
easy, but I'm content.
Why isn't Lord von Berghoff here yet?
That's what I was thinking. He should have been here a long time ago.
Yours? Not a chance. A decent girl like me should don't belong in no tavern. And what happens when Sameen goes broke? Once I belong.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Stop making excuses and tell me. Where have you been?
Excuses? I must have eaten something bad.
If you're sick, you should have told me and found a replacement.
Wait. Tell me, you look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before.
You must be mistaken, Master Chamberlain. I've never been to Trotsky.
Is that so? I could have sworn. After all, you come.
Master Chamberlain, where's Lord von Berghoff?
What's it to you? Lord von Berghoff will arrive when the time's right.
God bless.
You might be who I'm looking for.
Me? How's that?
Because you dress very nicely in yellow.
Envious, eh? My wife made these clothes for me, but they're not for sale. But she can make you some too, if you pay her well.
It's not your clothes I'm interested in.
Oh? Then what?
Blacksmith Radovan from Takov lost his sword. Do you know anything about it?
I saw the sword. The blacksmith himself showed it to me. Boasted that it was the finest in the whole county. Beautiful work, I must admit.
And was there anyone suspicious hanging around?
There was this one fella. I noticed him right away because he was dressed similarly to me, although his outfit was much poorer and tasteless. The color was fine, but otherwise it was a cheap, shoddy job.
You wouldn't know where I might find him, would you?
Indeed I do. He just dragged some woman up the stairs over there.
Is that why you think he might have taken the sword?
He committed a fashion crime already.
I'll go now.
So long. Farewell, sir. I
better be careful.
No use if you're running to the privy all the time.
Glad it didn't last. Rare occasion to hear him say more than
What's eating the old man now?
the greatest shade is under.
It might have occurred to me you were the one I was looking for.
Me? Why?
I expect he means me, Flower. No doubt Henry assumed I'd starve to death if he wasn't on my arse for a while. So, are you glad to see me?
It doesn't matter. Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck up, eh? But I'm not really
It's a
surprised
mellow.
when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
Ne daju se.
So you nicked it?
How dare you?
The blacksmith saw you sniffing around it, so don't play dumb. Where did you stash it?
Hold your horses. I may have a blot or two on my reputation, but I'm not a thief.
If it wasn't you, who was it?
The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
Listen to me, loudmouth. Get out of here right now before we get really pissed off.
Scram. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm shitting myself. You two won't fuck with me, and I'll deal with you first. You were trying it on with my girl, so get ready, you asshole. Oh.
Looks like the fight's been postponed, eh?
Credit where credit is due, though. In his condition, I'd be face down in the dirt, while he managed to curse me quite fluently.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold on, no change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
Why should I believe you?
You don't have to. But do you actually have a choice? You can either throw more empty accusations at me, or you can try and find him. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot.
He didn't have the sword anymore.
How do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
All right.
Well, finally. And Henry.
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to...
He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone. If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with that girl.
First class sword. Wow, a young horse. Would you like to see it?
No, thanks. But there's nothing I'd like to ask you. How long did you have to kit all pennies? Before I gave you a job?
Maybe a vacation to get sick of the big talk of the car.
That will work for me.
You mean you bought it from something in here?
Kit all pennies. Before I gave you a job.